Namaste! Welcome to the second video of my crystal collection. And today's video is going to be all about the oranges and the blues with a little bit of ocean jasper thrown into the mix. Stay tuned. Okay, my second video of my personal crystal collection. I thought I'd share the ocean jasper I was speaking about in my previous video so y'all can get a better sense of what I like and I'm trying to look for in my ocean jaspers. So I think you can see this bad boy back here, this very big sphere of ocean jasper, which is a gorgeous piece and I think unusual, really. I've never seen a piece of ocean jasper that didn't really look like ocean jasper to me, like the typical look of the little orbs, orbicular pieces within the stone. And that's why I love this piece. And also it reminds me of a beach, with the ocean, the white sand, and the darker sand, the gradient. I love it. I get so many beachy vibes from this piece. And this piece I picked up off of the Light of Riga, I want to say. I believe he was selling this piece. I first saw it on his YouTube video, and once I saw this piece, I ran to his site and really wanted this piece. And luckily, my partner got me this for Christmas. So thankful and grateful for that. Beautiful piece. One of my cherished possessions in my crystal collection. And the next piece I'm going to share with you all is orange calcite. Very juicy, very orangey. I love orange calcite, especially when it's this color. Very beautiful. This is the biggest piece of orange calcite that I own. I love it. Reminds me so much of an orange, doesn't it? So juicy, so yummy. And I believe this one's been acid washed. I believe that's what this look is, where it's kind of soapy in appearance. I believe they dip this in acid and that's what gives it this appearance, waxy appearance. I love it. Not the acid so much as the look of the stone. Beautiful. And then the next piece, another piece of orange calcite, smaller piece of raw orange calcite. Beautiful nonetheless. Beautiful, beautiful. Get closer. There you go. Beautiful. And the next pieces of orange calcite are these two cherished pieces, which I picked up at a local crystal flea market, in which the crystal vendor had a few of these out in a box. And these two were the orangest that I could find, so I snagged these two up. Orange calcite, I guess palm stones? Square palm stones? Rectangle palm stones? Very beautiful. I love using these in crystal layouts. Chakra layouts, I should say. Beautiful. I love them. I also have never come across orange calcite like this before, so that's another reason why I snagged these up. I should have bought the whole crate, but I only bought these two. But that was before my crystal shop, so, you know. The next is this Labradorite Sphere, which doesn't have a whole lot of flash, which I'm kind of disappointed about. And after I picked this piece up, I kind of told myself, you really need to go in person to look at Labradorite pieces. Don't just order it offline like I did this piece, because you'll end up with not a lot of flash. I want some really good flash. It doesn't have to be purple, which is what I look for in my Labradorite, but at least some good flash. And this one only has a little bit right there. I'm kind of disappointed about, but it is what it is. I don't really work with this a lot, just part of my collection. I have in the shelves in my closet. So beautiful. And this piece I got at a local crystal shop here called the Magic Cauldron. And this piece really spoke to me. I love the blues and I love the flash in this piece. Beautiful. Reminds me of the ocean. Beautiful. Try to get closer. Beautiful, beautiful. Doing a good job at capturing that flash. So you see what I see, which is beautiful. I love it. Oh my gosh, I can get lost in Labradorite Very good inspiration for writing a fantasy novel, I must say. There's something very mystical and magical about Labradorite. I love it. Anyway, on from Labradorite, let's go to Lapis Lazuli, which I picked up in Dallas, Texas, at a crystal shop. I want to say the Silver Pyramid. I think that's right. And the Silver Pyramid in Dallas has a lot of really good specimens. A little pricey, but very good. Like this piece right here is a little pricey, but very beautiful nonetheless. And my partner and I got a free little crystal bowl demonstration out of it, which was amazing. I must say, like, amazing. The most excellent experience I've ever had in a crystal shop. The crystal bowls were phenomenal. Like, even my partner told me that he literally wanted to go back and grab a pillow and go to sleep. Very relaxing, those crystal bowls in person. Like, I've always listened to crystal bowls online, like on YouTube, but in person it's another experience. The vibrations going through your body is amazing. And so relaxing too. Like, they need to have little sessions where you just grab a pillow and someone plays crystal bowls and you go to sleep. Like a nap session. I could see that taking off. I, for one, would be first in line to sign up. I would get my own crystal bowls, but they're kind of pricey. And I live in a condo, so I don't know how that would go. You know, so. But yeah, this piece of Lapis Lazuli, I was about to say Labradorite, is beautiful and the biggest piece I own. I love the blue in Lapis Lazuli. Gorgeous. And the next piece, let's start with Celestite, which is a crystal, a light blue crystal, said to be good for connecting with angelic guides or spirit guides in your life. Beautiful. Beautiful. Too sparkly. Almost druzy. And this piece is another piece I got from the Silver Pyramid. A little pricey again, but they have bigger pieces with the same price, but what really attracted me to this piece is the clarity in these crystals and the icy blue. I loved it. I still love it. And I have more Celestite coming into my shop, my Etsy shop. Don't quite know. I want to say within another month. Should be ready to ship. I have a lot more crystals coming in, and Celestite's one of them. I didn't grab too many Celestites, reason being because Celestite's like a number 2 on Mohs hardness scale, and it's very fragile, so I'm kind of afraid to get big pieces and have that ship and have it crack. And I don't want that on people who order from me. I want them to have nothing but the best, because that's what I expect for myself. So yeah, I only have a few pieces of Celestite coming in, but they're kind of big and chunky. And from the pictures that I was looking at, they have some pretty big Celestite crystals, blue crystals, so. And I do plan on keeping one for myself, FYI. These are the only 2 Celestite pieces I have. Then I have a small tumble Celestite piece, too. But I don't carry it, mainly because it's too fragile. It's a really soft stone crystal, so you want to be careful with it. Which is also why you might not be able to find it in tumbled form very often in crystal shops. So yeah, it's a very soft stone. And there you have it, Celestite. Oh, and funny story. When I started my crystal journey after I connected with black tourmaline, I had a dream, I want to say a night or 2 after, of a light blue crystal I dreamt about. I don't know why, but after I woke up, I was like adamant on finding a light blue crystal. The one that kind of corresponded with the one I saw in my dream. And Celestite is the closest one I found. So I'm guessing I'm supposed to work with this stone, this crystal, for some reason. Don't know exactly what it is, but yeah, I thought that was a really weird experience. And so I have Celestite in my collection. And I love it. Haven't really worked with it. Probably need to. But yeah, just that dream that kind of prompted me to start collecting Celestite. Or going out and buying one. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of odd. Thought I'd share that little story with you all. So yeah, Celestite. And the next piece is blue calcite. A nice sky blue calcite heart, which I got from, again, the crystal like flea market here. We have, or had, I only been to it once. And I picked this piece up. Very big, and I love it. I'm not that drawn to hearts, but this piece really spoke to me. And I love it. think there's some rainbow, or a little small, tiny rainbow in this piece as well, but don't know if I'll be able to pick it up. No, there it is. Right there. Don't know if you can see that. Try to get closer. That little piece right there is the only rainbow action in this piece. But beautiful nonetheless. And that's another thing. I'm also really attracted to crystals with rainbows. I don't know why. But yeah, blue calcite. And the next piece, let's start with this. Tiger eye. A little tiger eye palm stone, I guess you could say. Beautiful. And a tiger eye pyramid, which I picked up from New Orleans, this piece. At, I want to say Earthbound something. That sells a bunch of metaphysical stuff, crystals and chakra things. I don't know the name, but yeah. So I picked this piece up from. And tiger eye is said to be a good talisman to ward off against those who would wish you harm, or those who try to like place hexes and stuff like that on you. Bad juju on you. Get some tiger eye. I also have a tiger eye pendant I sometimes wear, especially when I feel like I'm being attacked, which is rare, very rare. But if I feel like that, I put on some tiger eye. Mostly because I mind my business and I don't try to antagonize anyone. Try to just live a peaceful life, a quiet life. But yeah, I love tiger eye. Kind of reminds me of Labradorite, where the light when the light catches it, it kind of creates a different, I don't know, different form. Beautiful. And the next piece is Chrysocola, which I picked up from FZ Minerals on Etsy. He was having a sale last year. I think it was like 15% off or something like that, 20% off. And his pieces were a little pricey, so this was something I had waiting in my cart. I'm waiting for that day when it was going to be going on sale, and snagged this piece. Beautiful. The biggest piece of Chrysocola I own. At least up to date. Coming next year, I have a lot of Chrysocola coming in for my shop, and I am going to be keeping myself some pieces. I have a few pieces with Chrysocola and malachite too I've ordered. So a little, and behind the scene, a little info on what's going to be coming to my shop. A little heads up. Yeah, Chrysocola. Good for the throat chakra as well. For orators and those who do public speaking. Chrysocola is said to be a good throat chakra stone. And last but not least, a piece of genuine turquoise from FZ Minerals. Beautiful. The only piece of true turquoise I own. I have another piece that's questionable. Kind of just looks like dyed howlite. I got from another Etsy shop, which I was kind of disappointed about, but you know, you get what you pay for. I kind of knew what I was in for, but you know, the only genuine piece I own, and I believe this is from a mine that stopped producing turquoise too. I forget the exact name, but there's a name for this type of turquoise that's categorized as very rare, and it's not widely produced anymore. So yeah, turquoise. Beautiful, beautiful. Get close up there. And that just about does it for my second video of my crystal collection. And I have a lot of smaller pieces too, but not that I didn't think they were worthy of camera time, but you know, just want to share some of the more unusual, I don't know, different crystals you wouldn't see at just anyone's crystal collection. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and remember to spread nothing but love, peace, and crystals. Take care, everybody.